Good morning, my beautiful friends. Today, this is a 20 minutes of Pilates strength and stability workout. Today, we're doing a 3-day Pilates flow class sessions. So I hope you guys enjoy this beautiful morning with me as we begin on our mats or the center, as we're going to be taking some seated for a moment before we begin. Let me just introduce myself. If you're new here to this channel, my name is Jasmine, and this is my experience of being a fitness instructor. But you can do this at home in your own comfort, at your own place, or anytime you like to do this. So welcome to part of the member of our fitness class. So we're gonna begin on seated, and whenever you're ready, we're going to come with our arm rise to the side. Feel free to make sure it's like a mermaid, and bring one foot to the front and the other one kick back as you're making like a box as you're sitting. And if this feels uncomfortable, you can also cross. So you stick the foot together on top of another and just slowly come and sliding down. As your palm is sliding down to the side, and as you rise your arm above your head or above away from your ear, the ear to shoulder is away from each other. As we inhale and exhale, release out to the mouth. I'm gonna come to a pigeon pose. Remember, our warm-up is going to be a gentle stretch here. We're not going to do anything too hard on ourselves this morning. First, we're going to begin coming lying down, your forehead down onto the mat. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your back, feeling that nice stretch of your hips. Taking some deep breaths in and out. As you inhale, release out as you're pulling yourself back up. Slowly as we come, folding the leg, coming into tabletop in one leg, extend one foot out. And slowly tangle those toes underneath and inhale as we rise that knee and slowly lift it back down. You're gonna come into a curl. Inhale and then release it out as you extend that leg out. Inhale, release it out. Let's go to your side plank. Bring that foot behind and the other foot is to your cross. Hold here. Release. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna come into high mermaid and we're gonna reach the arm above to the sky as your fingers are touching to the sky. We're gonna curtsy. Imagine yourself making a half rainbow above. Hold that strength and release the arm above. Stay still. You guys can do it. Pull yourself together and release the arm back down. Release. That breath a moment. Drop the knees down. We're going to curl your heels still. Coming back up, coming to your switches. Bring the knee up and release it down. Making sure our spine and our core is engaged. Making sure your belly button is going into the spine. And we're going to slowly switch to your other pigeon side. Rise that leg. Release it out. Come into a sleeping pigeon. Relaxing your forehead down. Take as breaths in and out to the mouth. Slowly inhale as we come back up. Exhale, release. Pulling your palms away from the chest, away from the mat. Slowly as we uncurl your heel, switching to the other side. Extend that leg out and come into chest to knee. Your knee is going to be coming to the middle of the center of your chest. Hold, making sure we're engaging that core. Making sure our spine is like a string. Imagine it as a string as you're pulling. And slowly drop that knee down onto the mat. Slowly coming into a side, as returning to your side as we're looking or direct to the wall or to the trees. Slowly rising that leg up above the sky. Whenever you're ready, bringing your arms to the ear, behind your fingertips, and then we're going to slowly hold that knee into the elbow. 3, 2, 1. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that arm, the leg back behind. You can also relax the arm to your side if that feels good if that feels comfortable for you. Taking some breath, making sure our belly button is tight to the spine. Slowly rising that side, mermaid. Making sure we're not dropping our hips down to the mat. It's away from the mat. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, hold that side plank. And release back down, come into plank. Holding that engagement. Standing still. Coming to elbow to knee. Cross. Taking slow breaths in as each time we move to the next move. Elbow to knee. And release it back down, making sure our legs are away from apart. I'm going to slowly rise one, extend that foot off the mat, and we're going to slowly drop. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release 1 more, 2 more, 2, and 1. Good job, work everyone. Stay still, kind of come to your next opposite leg, extend that foot off the mat, and we're going to slowly drop 1, and we're going to slowly lift it up. 1, 2, you should feel that lower core and your abdominals, and release it down. Drop that leg down to the side, hold the high plank, drop that knee, drop that left knee off the mat. Give yourself a break here. We're gonna come to the side, release into the arm, and slowly rise it back up to center, extending that arm, bringing the arm behind. Whenever you're ready, relaxing those shoulders. Engage that core. We're going to come to a side bend, hold, and we're going to come back to center, and we're going to come into a twist. Twisting that. Hold yourself down. Imagine yourself lifting back up, and then we're going to come into a twist. Rotating here. Rotation. Engaging the belly to the spine, and we're going to lift ourselves up. Imagine yourself having a string pulling up, or a balloon, as your spine is staying tall and steady. And slowly release back down, back up to center. Coming down to your outside. To the right. 4. Coming into pulses here. 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Each time you take a breath, you release it out. As you back, pulling yourself back up to center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, and release it down. Rise it back up. You can sit down, bring your arms back. Just give yourself a little stretch there. Good work, everyone. You're taking some breaths in and out before we begin with the next one. As you bring your arms to your shoulder and bring your arms to your side of your hip. I'm going to slowly rise that leg up, away from the ground. And you're rising that arm up to the sky. I'm going to slowly bring that leg down to your side. Come over here. Back up. Back down, I meant. Release the air. We're going to come into crunch back up. Center, come into a plank. Switch into your other leg. Coming to the side. Releasing that leg up. Leg to your side here. Bring the arm slowly back up to center. Release it out as we extend that arm. As we come the arm back behind our ear. We're going to come to the side, and then we're going to come rotating. Slowly leaning down, back to center, and then we're going to come into a rotation. A small twist where your foot is at. Remember, the foot is there to help your stability there, to control down rotation. Taking some nice, steady as we're working on the upper. Feeling that core, we're making sure our belly is still engaged. And release it back down. We're going to come to pulses. Inhale as each time we come back up, and then as we release it out, as we're going down, kneeling down. Inhale, release. Each time you go down, you inhale, and then you release it out to the mat when you come back to center. Releasing down the arm, down, palms down to the mat. Rotating back the arm back to center, twisting your leg out back. Extend that foot. Release it out one more time. We're going to extend that arm to the front and one foot out. I want you to take your palms straight as we're going to make sure our spine is engaged. And we're going to slowly lift and tap down onto the floor. Inhale. Release it out. Just a small tap down. Make sure your arms and legs are straight out. And slow, gentle, steady movement, relaxing that shoulder. Extend back the arm and leg behind. Back to center. Extend the opposite arm and leg. Switch to the other side. Whenever you're ready, we're going to come lifting that leg and arm up and slowly coming to a tap. Inhale, release, and out. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down, back to center. How's everyone's feeling? How you're going? How's everything feeling? No injury, no pain. We're gonna come slowly lifting, uncurling those heels, slowly lifting up and coming to downward facing dog as you're using your palms pulling away from gravity. Taking some moment here. We're gonna come into a bear hold, and then we're gonna slowly extend that leg, coming to knees, and then we're gonna extend that foot as we're straight. It doesn't have to be straight. It can also be into a bend, bending those knees. That's fine. That's how you're feeling today. Coming into pokey, and then we're gonna come to a bear. And release. Whenever you're ready, we're gonna come slowly walking back to center here into your front of your mat. And we're gonna slowly kneeling down as you can come seated back to center or facing to the front of your mat. Come into your taking a seated position. We're gonna come with our warm up. Let's get started with that. So I'm gonna be facing to the front, as you can see. You guys can look behind the center as well. So we're gonna do a butterfly stretch here. And you can just feel free to close your eyes if that's what you feel like this in the moment. Just to take things slow in the present and where you're at right now at the moment. Take as many breaths and release it out to the mouth. For me today, I just want to close my eyes and taking things slow and steady. We're not here to rush. Taking my time and taking my me time. This is what I need. Remind yourself that this is what you need in this moment, and that is why you're here today in this class. You're taking care of yourself. We're not here to judge. You're going to extend that leg back. I'm going to switch to the other leg, and we're going to come to extend that foot as we're going to make a tree pose, but instead we're sitting it down and extending that arm, sliding down to the side, and we're extending that arm up to the sky or above your head. Feeling that nice stretch, even your your thighs. So we're giving a nice flexibility. Making sure we're not injuring making sure our ear and our shoulder is away from each other and they're not touching, and then release it back down. Extending that leg. We're going to come into saddle sag, seated sag. So we're going to come slowly. Remember, you do not have to be flexible, or you don't have to. You can also feel free to bend your knees if that feels comfortable for you. Remember, we're not here to compare ourselves or anything like that. We're just here to enjoy what we are doing in this class, in this moment. Be easy on yourself. And also be kind to others. And just relaxing your arms, sliding to your ankle, relaxing your shoulder, and as we slowly inhale, release. And come slowly, stretching to the shoulder and head. Come to the side of your shoulder and your one neck. Just slowly grabbing the arm behind to your wrist. You can even look down if that feels comfortable for you more. I'm looking down because that's where it's comfortable, and that's what I'm feeling today. So you guys have to choose into where it feels good for you today. Coming to your next side, switching to your head, tilting down. You can glance down, gaze down, or just what you're feeling. You're feeling your neck and your shoulders. And we're slowly grabbing the wrists behind. Whenever you're ready, we'll release it back down. I hope you guys enjoyed today's class with me today. And if you guys enjoy more Pilates flow with me, you can check out more of Pilates in my playlist. If you guys really enjoy this one, stay tuned for next one's video upcoming next. Bye.